All right, now we're gonna move on to the actual parachute part of it. Well, let me grab me parachute. There it is. So I'll drop that and grab that. All right, so the parachute. If you all make a nice little half moon around me here, or a half circle or circle around me here, I will drop it on the ground. That is the parachute bag. All right, it's a shitty looking black bag. I know it's not the greatest texture in the world, but it is what we've got for now. All right, the parachute backpack functions as an actual backpack. You can load your equipment into it. So on the night, you will, instead of having the backpacks we've got on now, you will have a parachute backpack and load as much of the equipment you can into that. All right. Does that make sense so far? Simple, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we put a bag in the bag like we do on Arma 3? Like with a rebreather and stuff? For
I have not tried that, but I don't really see the point. Because it takes most of what we need. Putting another bag in will just take more space. I'd rather have you carry the magazines and just run with that backpack. Once the main group has been, or the reinforcements, for lack of a better term, has landed and has brought the vehicles and, in inverted commas, arsenals, etc., etc. Once they are there, we'll then grab our actual backpacks and we'll move on from that. Make sense?
Yeah.
Happy? Any other questions? No? Sweet. Right, let me just see how this works.
Every time.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure.
What's that?
Isn't that normal?
Nothing.
What normal?
If you don't do it, you're weird.
I don't know what's going on. Right, let's see. I need a ramp. I wonder if this is gonna work. Nope. Actually, we do have a tower here.
Yeah, it's a high tower. There's one right there. Oh, what the fuck? When did that get here?
That is the same one, just there.
Yeah, it's the same tower.
Yeah, I'm not the brightest.
That's tower 1. That's tower 2.
Do we have any airplanes?
Okay.
No, but we have Woody and Buzz Lightyear. That's how it works.
Sorry, I'm just looking for a ramp, like a bunch of planks.
I can probably find it. How high do you need it?
Ideally at the highest point, just so people can. I mean, we can jump just from it, but would be a little bit easier if we had a. There you go. That's fine. I got it. All right,
Nice.
gentlemen.
It's a bit better. Just stack two towers on top of each other.
That's high enough. All right, I'm gonna get up there. You will see how finicky this parachute is.
We should probably all.
Do you really want us
Are
to
we
do this
watching
close?
it on stream?
Everyone watch out.
Yeah, make a line over here. Just make a line between the buildings.
Baseline on me.
This is high.
Yes, it is. There he is.
All right, and now
Point.
this is why you do not play with the controls.
It's starfish. It's fucking
He's not
Patrick
gonna
the
get back.
starfish.
Oh my god, I'm dizzy. Right, and you can, with Control X, you can drop off, and you see your parachute will be there, so that's Control X. Then you run to your parachute, and then you just pack it by holding F. You look at the center of the lines, basically, and then press F.
And what button to deploy it?
Space. So basically, whatever jump button you have. So obviously, if you're an Xbox, it won't be space, because, yeah. So whatever your jump button is, that is how you deploy it.
Does everyone know where that jump button is?
Everyone test the jump button.
All right, if you do not know where your jump button is, make sure you go into settings now, and also make sure you check what your release button is. So firstly, your jump button can be found in infantry movement. Or infantry. Where is that? Is it in? Oh, I'm fucking armor 3. Character. So in character, there is, if you scroll down to movement, and then there's a jump button. All right. The next one you need to know is your release button, which I believe is in RHS settings or ACE. ACE. It's in ACE settings. So if you go to controls and then scroll to the ACE settings, that is where release is. All right. So for PC, the default is Control X and space.
Okay.
Hey Shinobi. Yeah, cool, no problem. And you're dropping it? Yeah, man. We're doing an airfield seizure. Hey guys.
Control X, yeah.
No,
Control X.
Control
Alright.
X, yeah.
Does everybody?
Only if you're stuck.
Yeah. Does everybody know your keybinds?
Yes.
All right. Now bear in mind, do not let go of the parachute too early. You will get injured. There is obviously a full distance at which you will hurt yourself, so do not do that.
Okay.
Try and do it when you're about head height from the airfield or from the ground. You then press Control X, immediately move to your parachute and pack it up. If you are getting suppressed on the night and you're getting absolutely smashed, don't pick your parachute up. Okay? It takes a couple of seconds to do that, and if the wind is taking the parachute, you're just going to be running down the airfield trying to catch your parachute, and that will look idiotic. So please do not do that. Just leave it. Just let it be. The Zeus on the night will ideally clean it up. Hopefully we'll have Pershing again. Oh, didn't know why I jumped. Sorry. All right. Are there any questions before we jump? Sweet.
No,
1-1.
what could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, exactly, right. All right, 1-1 members, move to the arsenal and
My
grab
3
yourself
lower
a parachute. Drop off
parachute.
all of your equipment, so your backpacks, plate carriers, etc., because we're going to be like that for a little bit now.
What, just drop them on the floor?
Yeah, that's fine. Or just put them in the arsenal. It doesn't matter. Just grab your, yeah, no weapons. You can have a helmet, no plate carriers, no backpacks apart from your parachute, obviously.
Boot.
Yo. What's up?
You had me in 1-4 last week, but I'm not squatted anywhere. Where do you want me tonight?
Yeah, 1-4 is kind of on standby, for lack of a better term. Give me a second.
Join up with
actually,
1-2 or
yeah, so Swag,
Yeah.
you were supposed to give me a couple of names for Bosvark's replacement.
Yes. I was DMing.
Are you going to DM them? Okay.
I'll DM them.
I thought you said me demon.
His demons are getting him, yeah.
Yeah, normal. Normal.
All right.
If you hang out with me long enough, it's just bound to happen, innit?
One of them's actually a new guy that hasn't joined tag yet, so bear that in mind.
I don't know if that'll work.
Yeah, that's
It won't really work now. Let me just use my nose and what can I sniff out?
Remember, scratch and sniff.
Oh,
What the hell is it still?
that was
Where is this?
Yeah, I took everything
all
off.
right.
Sod it.
Yeah, you can't have him. Sorry. You can have
no, they're there to see you can go.
Ted. Ted and Mervit come yonder. Is Mervit in yet?
Mervit's not in yet.
Yeah, he's
Mervit's
not. All right,
yet.
Ted, you're now
for
rifleman in
potential
1-1. 1-1
Thank
alpha.
you. Okay, yeah. No,
Yeah,
thanks a
sorry.
lot.
Dribble's
Thank
going to
you.
be used elsewhere.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, sorry.
Lucky Ted.
All right, not that
Very
much
mighty
rock.
now,
Jesus,
buddy.
get more clothes on. All right, gents. Swag. Once your
still don't know
1-1
where I'm
lads
going,
are ready, just line them up
Yeah, you
underneath the
like that,
ladder.
Jimbo? Just nicked him.
Yeah, cool.
Oh,
Drop your carriers, boys. Drop your actual plate carriers and stuff.
And your weapons,
t-shirt.
nutcake.
Is that better?
Just a t-shirt and your helmet. Yeah.
So am I with you, Swag, or
no
what?
hands.
Who's Bill with actually? Tack?
He'll be with me on the night. Well, he'll so basically, those of you that aren't slotted either in, so the Stalker obviously won't exist then. Everyone that is not in 1-1 and 1-2 will either be part of 1-6 or still 1-4. 1-4 will just be too small to use on its own, so it'll attach to myself on the night as SBF.
Bill can jump with us or here, right? For
tonight.
Learning. Right.
He'll jump with us with 1-6. It's fine.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Copy.
Yeah. Wait. Right.
Goose, where you at?
Good, sir.
Goose.
Bill, we good to climb?
Yeah, go for it.
Right, climb up, boys. This is not the right
Well,
way.
let's see how do we have here.
It is the right way.
Ted.
Swag,
Yo,
Swag, how hard is it to climb a ladder?
it's bloody hard.
Boot?
Yo, hey, Orman.
Hey, I had a problem with the mods. Just give me a quick Soldiers 5 of what we're doing.
Yes, so we're jumping. We're gonna do pretty much like we do actual jump school. So we'll jump from the ground. Everyone will show that they are capable of opening their parachutes and jump. There's a couple of rules with the parachute. So once you jump, don't do anything. Don't control it because it's fucking weird. It's essentially a static line. So don't try and control it. Just float to the ground. We're gonna jump from that height now. They're gonna jump, show that they can jump. If anybody dies, they're gonna jump again until they get it right. We'll then do 2 jumps, no equipment, from varying heights. So we'll start high and go lower and lower every jump. We'll then do 2 jumps, so that all 4 of these are in day with equipment, and then we'll do 1 jump with equipment at night. So essentially replicating the operational night. I have explained how the airfield seizure works. Basically, we'll fly in, we'll jump, we'll land on the airfield itself. We'll establish SBF will be in the middle, so 1-6 and SBF. 1-1 will be the first ones out, 1-2 will be the last ones out. From that position, we'll have RPs, so rally points, and everyone will make their way to their closest rally point. We'll then link the squads up as much as we can with as full a group as we can. And then, hey, look at that, beautiful! Look at you go! Sorry, Orman. Right, and that is why. Oh, look at that nut!
I think he might be.
Who, Ted?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's alright, mate. I'll heal him.
It's so scatty.
Sorry, Orman. And then we'll basically take the airfield. Once the airfield has been secured and we've taken the majority of the buildings around us, the important buildings around us, we'll then call in the CH-47s to drop in the guys that are not here tonight, and vehicles and supplies, etc. And then we'll prep for the counter assault.
Copy that. Water control.
We've got a runaway parachute.
Give me a second.
You can come out of us, but said do it again.
Alright, so controls essentially to open the parachute is your jump button. And your releasing the parachute is the control X, so like when we carry an individual. And you have to go to the parachute and then fold it up. He can't, he's unconscious.
1-2, take your plate carriers, put your weapons down, take your backpacks off, get a parachute and get lined up at the base of the tower.
Alright.
Get more equipment back on now, Boot.
Say again?
Stay like this.
No, stay like that. We're going to be jumping our first 2 jumps like that, so don't worry about equipment at all
No problem.
Hey, Boo.
until we tell you. Yeah.
Do you want us to jump with 1-2?
We'll jump after 1-2. Yorman, get your guys to no equipment, no weapons, no plates, and get ready by the ladder.
It's better me than one of the others,
I jumped the gun a bit, Yorman.
Right, gentlemen, just listen up quickly. Gents, listen up. Everybody, can you hear me? All right. Make sure, I know it's having fun, but this is still a Milsim event, so make sure we handle ourselves like it. Please put your pants on, not kick. Make sure you have clothes on, and treat it accordingly, all right? Don't want to start having standards where we just fuck around on Milsim nights, all right?
Copy.
Sweet. Thank you. Thank you, gents. Appreciate it. Cool J, and actually, Yorman, fuck, are you jumping? Yorman, as soon as you've jumped, just move to me, please. We need to find a replacement for Goose.
The remains of 1-4 And anyone else,
Are we clear
just
to
start
climb
getting
up?
yourself squared away and in a line over here.
Has Yeti not told you?
No.
Oh.
What have I done?
I thought you
What
told
have you
Goose.
done?
No, it's
Oh,
not
I
very
messaged
good.
Goose.
What?
Where's Goose?
Huh?
What's going on?
You should look at your Discord. That's what I'm reading off this
I think he might
conversation.
have you blocked, Yeti.
Boots,
No.
are we clear to climb and
It's alright, link up with your team for now. Yes, Yorman, you clear to go.
Thank you. Alright, let's get up.
We definitely had a conversation.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You can drain it, yeah.
You hold space bar, you climb quicker as well. Shift side.
Please don't hold space bar. That was a misspoke.
You just suddenly see all these parachutes pop out.
Yeah, if you hold control Alt F4 or Alt F4, you jump faster as well, or higher.
If I was to press it now, is it going to deploy it now as well?
Your parachute.
I assume it will.
I don't know.
If I was to jump, no, it doesn't deploy.
It would have a check if you are a certain height.
Yeah, cool. We should probably find out what the minimum height for that is.
Probably.
Did you give Kuja any instruction?
Negative.
Around the 100? Okay.
No. You guys can sort your. I mean, you obviously can practice how to jump as well, but you can sort your controls and stuff out for now.
Yeah, it did, yeah, because you hit the floor and
No
bounce
problem.
back up.
Kuja, it was. Oh, Duck, you're like an angel.
Look at his hands. Oh, look at that! Beautiful.
That was
All
glorious,
right,
man.
there you go. Look, what the hell? That was so smooth.
He didn't even have to move to fucking pack his bag.
Love it.
I'm the example, be like me.
Gareth, yes, mate. We PlayStation 5 joiners can now join. Actually, Yeti has a PlayStation 5. We've tested it and it works. Goose, so yes, definitely. And we've got some Xbox players here.
He's disappearing in the forest.
Where are you going, Goose?
Oh, Alfred.
It's alright. I'll heal him.
I've got him.
Oh, he's got him. Sweet.
I'm fast as fuck. boy.
Alfred also.
Please switch to 70 and contact me on 70.
Yeah, we'll just try again.
Yeah. So sometimes it looks like what happens is you deploy the parachute. Yeah, nice and smooth. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, fold your parachute. Fold your parachute. Oh, good.
Yeah,
Good
he's
job.
got it.
I think what happens is there's a bit of a bug. Sometimes you just jump and where's the entrance? Where's the door to this thing? And you just your parachute just disconnects for some reason. I don't know why.
Do we go again? Or no.
Has everyone jumped?
No.
If you have not jumped or you failed your jump, grab your parachute and line up at the bottom of the rung.
Was my jump considered a fail?
Swag, can you get Goose?
Yes, you died. Well, we healed you, but yes, you just hit the ground.
Oh, there he is.
Okay.
You good, mate?
All right, you guys in the rung. All right, Dribble, lead the way. Dribble, lead the way. Say again?
It doesn't give you any feedback. To deploy it or not?
No, it doesn't. No, you should look up. Yeah, it is arma in the end.
You're funny, Ted.
Right, keep going. Let's go.
The graphic glitch for me was weird.
Yeah,
When they jump off the edge, it causes the issue. You've got to just walk off the edge.
Yeah, gents, just jump off the edge. Don't walk. Just walk off the edge. Sorry, don't jump.
That might be what
Just
you
walk
want,
off.
Ted.
Okay.
Yeah, just walk off the edge.
Mine
wouldn't open.
Because I've just been walking off the edge. Which one is it?
I was jumping off the edge.
Jump.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I just walked off the edge.
Yeah,
But I saw
right.
somebody open his shoe and he just fucking slipped out of his shoe or something
Yeah.
and he just fell.
Is it some binding
when
or
you
something
do it,
that I
like,
need to make sure I
No,
can
it's
open my
just
chute?
it's just space to open it. Your chute did open. You just didn't attach the harness properly.
Which
He
means
just
what?
slipped out.
You slipped out of your harness. No, it's just an armor thing.
Maybe
It's
I double tapped the space or something.
could be, yeah.
So when you
but
jump
release
before you jump off, it seems to cause some sort of issue.
You just run off the edge.
Try it.
Run off the edge. Don't jump.
I jumped off, but...
Come on,
Yeah, I jumped as well.
To be fair, my deploy tool was about halfway down.
Yeah, so I think people might be deploying it too early.
Can I try some?
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead. He has to.
You, man.
Oh no, what the fuck?
No, he's just kidding, man.
He's ready for you, man.
He's in the fetal position.
Actually, that was pretty fun.
It's cool, isn't it?
It is. It is. It's weird when you have to repack it though, because the F button is like way down on the right, not over the backpack itself.
Yeah, it's like in the wires.
Oh, that's
Get these on the community
This is gonna be awesome.
I don't think that's a good idea. We'll see. The problem is we're just gonna have freaking parachutes floating all around the map.
Yeah, true, yeah.
That's not gonna be good for any server. Right, if you want to jump once more, you can do so. If you had a failed jump, obviously make sure you get at least 1 or 2 good jumps.
This could be a hoot off a helicopter.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Well, we're gonna do that soon.
They'll be in that low, basically gonna exit the helicopter and
I'm
immediately hit the
just gonna
space
test
bar.
it by jumping off the ATC.
Come on,
Yeah, see.
faster.
Let me try this actually.
I caught you in 4K. I don't know who you violated.
No, it doesn't work.
Another death.
Oh, it opened.
Here I'm coming down. Nope, doesn't work.
Please open. No. It didn't open.
All right, so can
I pressed it multiple times.
Yeah. It doesn't work half the time sometimes.
I'm just gonna
now
pick up a
everyone's
new
just
parachute.
fucking landing. Yeah, pick up a new one, brand new one.
There's a parachute up there.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Second time.
I'm sideways. I'm scared.
That's cool.
Wrong.
Is anyone else on the ground?
Let's see me do it then. I just did it from that roof.
Okay, I can jump off the ATC from the side right in there, and it's fine.
Yeah, I jumped off from this roof.
Sweet.
Yeah, I was gonna see how low you can pull it and see if it works.
I think that's about as low as you can do it. I just about opened it up. I'll show you.
What roof?
What's that, like 20?
This one up here. So just about opens.
Literally only just comes out.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah.
Oh, on his face! Yes!
So ideally, you want like 2-story
I
building.
just walked off and pressed space. Dude,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Okay.
Are you failing all the time? All right, so change your parachutes to grab a completely new parachute. If you keep having failures, grab a completely new parachute. Yorman's trying that now. Let's see if it works.
Yes, Ted.
Finally!
Test our parachutes before we jump. Jump off a building or something, make sure they work.
I'm quite sure I've done the same thing all 3 times, but the last time it worked after dying, yeah.
Oh. Rocks on the ground. Hang on, Rock. I'll pick you up.
Yeoman's sleeping here.
This is interesting. I don't know what it is. It does not work.
Been able to get it working?
I'm gonna respawn.
Are you
See if that
spanning
works.
No.
space, or are you just like pressing it?
So I've now walked off. I'll now jump off.
I'm just gonna kill myself. Respawn. See if that fixes it.
I think it might be a good idea that we test ourselves.
Go, Kev.
What I mean, I can't help you, man.
Oh, is there? Oh, I'll grab it. Hang on.
Oh, someone's stuck in the air.
No, that's just a shoot.
Oh, is it just yours being... Yeah, okay, it's just yours being...
No, it wasn't. I deleted it.
Hi, Boo. How to deploy and clear the area.
Oh, that's brilliant.
We don't need Kaz anymore. We'll just.
All right, gentlemen, focus up quickly. All right, can I confirm, Uzi, you have not successfully jumped yet. Alfred just did. Alfred, what did you do different? Did you do anything different?
Yay! Yay!
Yeah, he goes upside down, man.
Yeah, his face first, mate.
Did you do anything different, Alfred?
I did. I double tapped spacebar.
You double tapped, okay.
So I basically jumped and then opened the parachute. That's
Yes.
what I tried to do.
Okay.
Maybe give it a second between.
Yeah. Okay, that worked. That's fine. Wissy, try the same. And then Yorman should be trying soon, yeah. Alright, gents, what we're going to do is we're going to get 1-1 ready to go board the helos. So make sure you've got a parachute, no equipment, no weapons. And then 1-6 lads, apart from myself, make sure you do the same. You're going to attach to 1-1 for now. Airstack, this is 1-6. Can I get a CH-47 ready for boarding and flying to the first drop? Over. Ghost, yes you can, but to a very low degree. You can fly, but there's not actual any physics to the parachute, so as you can see, it stays in that kind of shape. So you can fall upside down, head parachute first, at the same rate. So it's a bit weird.
I mean, learn how to fucking jump.
I did, eventually.
Do you know what, mate? I've got the power to remove you from the 1-4 group chat, so...
I can't believe you do that to me.
I wouldn't do that to you, I'd never do that to you.
I'm still in there.
Yeah, I'm never actually gonna because you're not in 1-4, Kev.
You can, but yeah, it's a bit buggy. Let's see.
Anyone who's been in 1-4 gets to stay in there.
Okay.
Because I'm never gonna remove someone because I'm
shit! Oh, splat!
Yeah, was a double tap.
Both.
I tried to catch him. I tried to catch him. Yeah, when it
Okay.
happened to me, I was pressing the spacebar
Just confirm quickly.
No.
What your?
It's
Let's see if
perfect.
there's an actual.
Guys.
Reply revise or collision squad. TAO. I'm just having a quick look at the controls. Doesn't look like there is a specific control with regards to the parachute.
I wonder if it's the specific uniform that I'm wearing.
It shouldn't be, because something's happening to Yorman and he's got the exact same clothes we've got on.
Yeah.
I don't think the uniform makes any difference. Obviously you don't have one on right now. I'm assuming you had one on when you jumped.
Yeah.
All right.
Might there be a specific how do you call it?
Did you guys grab yours from the
Arsenal?
from the Arsenal or from the bacon loadout?
From the Arsenal.
I did. I did also mine from the Arsenal.
Yorman, how did you grab yours?
Bacon loadout.
Yeah.
Bacon.
We're jumping with 1-6 then?
Yes.
For the
Yorman, how did you grab your parachute?
Yes, I believe so, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Lads, if you're in 1-1 and you're going to be jumping in the first stick,
Yorman?
go over to this wall, please, by the med building.
Are you talking?
Say again.
Yeah, I had 999 milliseconds on the band. What did you say?
How did you grab your parachute? Through bacon or?
No, the Arsenal.
Yeah, just normal.
open
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think that makes any difference. All right, we'll try the helicopters. If it continues to happen, we might have to just ground you for that, unfortunately. Or we'll just figure maybe just respawn, like starting out the game, starting it up again might fix it. We'll see.
Yeah, I'll restart the game, and if it doesn't work, then I'll just have you TP me, and I'm just gonna have to run in the Chinook come the uptime.
Yeah, sweet. That could work.
Yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes.
Happy days. All right, gentlemen, grab your parachutes. Make sure you've got helmets on. Helmets on, Richard and Sam. Yeah, that's all. Make sure you got helmets on. And team leaders, SLs, get your men ready. SLs is 1-6. Get your men ready at the rear of the CH-47. Bobcat, this is 1-6. You can split her down for now. Hey, cool, Jay. Smooth landing. All right, just form up pickup zone posture over there, gents. Just a nice nuts to butts line. We'll explain the boarding process and the jumping process before we jump.
6, be advised, this is 1, just waiting for one guy to pick up a helmet and we'll move.
Copy that. Ghost, yes, I've seen your clan. Looks cool.
No gun.
Did anyone have a bad jump?
Just t-shirt, trousers, helmet, parachute.
No, I had 2 successful ones.
Yeah.
Dog goose.
Yeah, it actually worked.
Right, gentlemen, team leaders, while your SL is just sorting his parachute out,
That's good, mate.
can you, team leaders, can you just grab your men and go on pickup zone posture over that side where the CH-47 landed?
Copy.
Thank you kindly. Any 1-6 members follow on as well?
Okay.
1-2, 1-6, let's move.
Are we with one of them?
Yes, go for it.
1-4. We're 1-4.
For this operation, you'll be attached to 1-6, so you'll be in my group. Whenever I say 1-6, just go that way, okay?
Okay, copy.
Sweet. Thanks, gents. Gun, we need to talk this week.
Okay, yeah.
Ideally, maybe we can sit down tomorrow.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
I'll let you know what time. What time do you wake up?
Oh, usually pretty early my time, so like 8 o'clock.
Okay. And confirm your Western time, right? Or Eastern?
I'm Eastern.
Yeah, sweet. Okay, so it's 1:46 at yours now.
Yeah, oh, it's actually 2:46.
Oh, that's interesting. My time is wrong.
Well, we're at daylight savings.
So I'm heading
I didn't realize. Okay, cool.
fine?
I'm glad that worked. Yeah, cool. Okay, I didn't realize you guys do daylight savings. All right, that's fine. When you wake up at 8, I will definitely be awake and at home at that point. So just send me a message, and then we can quickly sit down and have a chat.
It's fantastic.
Sweet. Happy days. All right, let's link up with the lads and get ready.
Wow, you run a lot faster without the machine gun and all that weight.
Yeah. I mean, it's like real life, right?
Yeah, it is.
All right. All right, gentlemen. Where is everyone else?
That's fine.
Yeah, everyone gets put in there.
If they can do it on Thursday, that'd be perfect.
What sucks is I wish
All
I
right.
was able to get from this jump seat into the pilot seat or the co-pilot seat.
Okay. All right, gentlemen, can everyone hear me?
Yes.
All right, if you cannot hear me, just temporarily move closer. What's going to happen now is we'll have 1-2. You will board the helo first and sit as deep into the helo as you possibly can. All right, which means you'll take the first seats closest to the pilots. Once you are boarded, your SL will let me know. He will be the last man of your squad on, and he'll be the first man of your squad to jump. All right, once he lets me know that all you are on board, 1-6 and 1-4 will board, with 1-4 being first and then 1-6. So myself and the medics will, and there is no more platoon sergeant. Will then board. I will be the last man of 1-6 to board. I will then tell 1-1 that we are all boarded, and then 1-1 will board with SL Swag, the last man to board. So Swag will be the first man out of the plane, out of the helicopter. Does that make sense?
Hey, firm.
Yes.
Are there any
Clarification
questions?
question.
Yeah.
Clarification question. You said closest. Do you want, so when we get in there, it probably won't put us closest. Do you want us to change seats?
No, I
so
said
we're
closest to the pilots.
Gorman, don't you just go in before 1-4?
So just walk in and knock it down.
Yeah, so you'll go the deepest into it. 1-2 will go the deepest into the plane.
Oh, so just
Helicopter.
walk in, don't
Yeah.
just press passenger.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, go as fast as go deep in. Look at the chair and then board. Sweet. All right, 1-2, you guys can board.
1-2, let's go.
Pardon?
So we're going to be closest to the ramp.
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah. Air Force, could you be first on?
Swap it left, right.
Hey Richard, you can go in front of me as well, buddy.
Alright.
You and Cav will be in.
Come on,
after,
Richard.
Come on, buddy.
Finally. You got it,
There you
Super
go.
Champ.
1-2 is in, boot.
All right, you guys, Bill, you guys can board.
Okay.
Yeah, Richard, go with 1-6 boys and start forwarding after them.
Yeah, Richard, you can board as well. Go in front of me.
Swapping sides, lads.
Got a map on me.
That's the butts, remember, boys. Make sure
Is
you're
it
touching
from
that next
east to
person's booty
west?
hole and you move with them.
Alright, Alpha, we're in. Let's go.
Yeah, go and move forward a little bit more.
It's
What
just
you doing,
a
Goose?
jump.
Put me outside again.
You need to go on to the right, mate.
I can't get
From the
Why
Fibula
doesn't it show
base.
up?
Some of the seats are
Go on the
parked.
left, it's fine. Just pick a seat. It doesn't matter too much. Just as long as we're in that order as much as we can be.
Yeah. 1-4's on.
Switch on.
Right, just
All
take
right,
the left chair,
1-1,
next person right
you're
chair,
clear to
next
board.
person left chair, next person right
Bill,
chair.
see if you can
Couple of
board
these
that one
chairs
there.
are bugged, but most work.
Yeah.
What do I have to do to sit?
Or sit here next to me. It's fine.
How do I sit?
Look at the chair and press
Yeah,
F.
look at the chair and press F.
Yeah, I
reference
did, and it took me
the,
back
blue marker.
outside.
Do you see the one
Just
I did?
try it again on a different seat.
Over the circle there
Okay.
by the Fibula base. And then if we fly
Says-
south,
I'm afraid
Get in
you
as
have to get
passenger.
out.
There you
we
go.
go.
You're in.
nice.
Right, one is in to boot.
All right. All right, Wissy, you guys can lift off, fly a nice little route. I want you to, yeah, you've already planned it. Sweet, happy days.
Roger.
We want to jump from about 100 meters or 100 feet, whatever the aircraft is in.
Give me a heads up, I need to lower ramp again. I've raised it for the time being.
Copy that.
So I'm going to show you what the jump lights look like. If you look to the rear of the aircraft, you should see a jump light red on the right rear. And if I'm going to change that to green, green means go, go, go.
Got it.
And that's off again.
For the people that cannot see it on the left or the right, respectively, they're also visible at the front.
Oh, right.
You know what's super scary is when you're in the chopper like this, it doesn't look like any of us have parachutes on. I had to actually tab it to make sure something didn't disappear.
I just tabbed to make sure.
I don't have any earplugs for some reason.
Yeah, I don't either.
No, they don't show up in the vehicle sometimes. They are there. Just
Yeah, they're
it's quiet.
Yeah, they are there. Just keep tapping so it goes quiet.
So how do you get out your seat without jumping out the plane, or you just jump straight out?
You just
press
jump
X
straight
and
out,
then
press
power.
X, yeah.
Alright, perfect. I was just checking, that's all.
Yeah. Or you can look at the back door and jump out. I'll just press X.
We're lifting off.
Copy that.
So
All right, gentlemen, I want to remind you that every man is a link man, all right? When Schwag sees the light and he says go, 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 or the pilots say go, 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 everyone should scream go, go, go. You will then look at the door. You will wait for the person next to you to disappear. As soon as he's disappeared, you will then press your X or whatever your button is and open your parachute as quick as you can, all right?
Copy.
Affirmative.
Copy.
When that light goes red, I'll lower the ramp.
Copy that.
He's asking what speed and altitude you wanted.
100 meters or feet and about 10 kilometers an hour slower than the helicopter can possibly go.
You get that? About 100 meters and about 10 kph slower as max speed. So So you can turn straight for the straight for the training area, right? No. So go higher, go to the, go higher. Yeah.
Red light.
100 meters.
Red light.
Red light.
Red light. Red light. Red light.
Green light.
Green, go.
Wait for the person to the door. Go, Bill, go, Bill, go.
I'm hitting X. It's not doing shit.
Double tap it.
This is totally cool.
Oh, one's falling. Open your chute. Open your chute. Oh, no.
I feel like I'm just hanging in midair. I'm not.
We are falling. It's just very slow, which is why I told him the 100 meters. I feel like this is higher.
Yeah. This is 300 meters.
Bobcat, this is 1-6. Can I confirm what height did you drop us from, over? Bobcat, this is 1-6. Radio check, over. They don't have the radios, do they? Bobcat, this is 1-6 and 4A. Do you read over?
Tactical. 1-6, this is Bobcat.
Nice view, though.
Yeah, we were at about 600 when we were very low over the field. So we climbed to 1,000.
I think I'm gonna wind up with the trees.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna.
Copy. That was way too high. As you can see, we are still in the air. We will get shot to bits if we are jumping from this height. We need to be jumping from about 30 meters. We'll be lowering every jump now. Try and get us to about 100 meters. So where you are about now would have been good for the first jump.
Roger, about tree top height.
So this was high altitude.
Stay firm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sorry. My co-pilot told me to go to 1,000 feet over.
Copy that.
There's a lot of people flying around. Someone behind us there to the right. He's heading off into the woods.
Yeah.
It would have been so much better if we could actually control and steer it. Like, if you try and turn, that just doesn't happen.
Yeah, I'll just float. I don't want to wind up on my head.
I think I'll just enjoy the ride. I wonder if you land in the tree if it'll snag you up in the tree, though.
Right.
I wonder.
This is 1. Do we want to set a rally point, or shall we just start moving people?
This is 6. We're just gonna move people. Once you're on the ground, just TP them to the landing point, the formations training area. Over. You can steer it to a degree. Just not very well, as you can see. And this is the thing, like, look at this, for example. Yeah, I know, mate. Listening's a skill. Look. See what I mean? Like, now we're flying upside down. This is why the parachutes are a bit finicky. But from about 30 meters, or 30 feet, it'll be fine. And it doesn't slow down much. I mean, I can slow down my descent by just making myself go linear. I'm not taking another tree out at this point. it will still be pretty cool.
Yeah, it takes a while to get down, right?
Yeah, hence why we're supposed to jump from about 30 meters.
Yeah,
Hence why we're supposed to jump from 30 meters.
Yeah.
Right. That last one we jumped from about 1,000 feet because the pilot decided to go up higher than I told him. We're going to jump from 100 feet this time, hopefully.
Yeah.
And then we're going to lower that as we go along. All right, let's prep. Make sure you grab a backpack or a parachute. If you don't have one, make sure it's actually got a parachute in. Get ready. SLs, team leaders, get your men ready so we can go and jump again. Actually, I do have mine on.
Yeah, he's gone code blue for a second, so...
1-2.
Copy, that's fine.
Go ahead and form up on the left side of the aircraft.
Same gear. We're going to jump once more with no equipment. Yo.
Has the server been restarted here? Because those helicopters are on there. Maybe that's causing issues.
Could be. What do you mean causing issues? Are you having lag?
Because they were here on Friday. So maybe the server hadn't restarted.
Possibly not. It should have.
That's fine. It's all good.
As long as nobody's having terrible lag and we're all crashing for no reason.
I think the lag's fine.
Yeah. See. All right, don't board yet. Get up in your pods.
I'm caught blue for a minute.
Copy. Make it quick.
Where's he?
Hello.
Right, so we want to be flying really low, right? We want to be when we jump now, because we take forever to hit the ground. So we want to be jumping now from about 100 feet, all right?
Get up behind me, Jerry.
For sure.
Als je verder moet vliegen om je lijn recht te krijgen, dan is fijn. Of als je moet die red light, green light veranderen, dan doen het. Dat is fijn. Say dan no jump en dan realign, basically.
Yeah, nee, what happened is we came into low, and as we were adjusting up, I wanted to cancel the jump, and then it cycles from red to green, and as soon as it hit green, the guy started jumping, so like, oh shit.
Okay.
Right. But we'll do that better now.
Sweet. Fair enough, that's why we train, right?
Yeah.
Guys, lock up the line.
All right, 1-2, you ready to board?
Hey, firm.
All right, 1-2 board.
1-2, let's go.
You're invisible, Boot.
I shouldn't be, I'm right behind you.
No, he's there.
Oh, I can see my mic switching around to back.
You got one head back in front of you.
He does that all the time. Whoa, you're going too fast. 1-1, don't board yet. All right, 1-1 board.
You're just too slow.
1-4 on board.
This fucks up the whole order.
It's alright, it's alright, it's fine, it's fine, don't worry about it, don't worry about it.
Sit in my lap.
Yeah, no, can I confirm all aboard? Track? Track, all aboard?
Yeah, all aboard.
One's got his.
Alright, cool J, we can lift. Alright, 100 feet or 100 meters, whatever what is the helicopter in? Is it meters or feet?
It looks like it's feet.
Inches. Yeah. 100 feet, please, 100 feet.
You might have to wait a second or 1.5 before you jump after the guy, because you might end up on top of him.
Yeah, we'll use the same usual count to two, so 1, 2, then jump.
Do you want me to just jump with 1-1-1 jumps since
yeah,
I'm on
that's
the
fine.
first
Yeah,
out?
jump in the order of the door. Yeah.
swagger with me first, Wally.
Lined up, I'm gonna do red lights.
Yeah, cool, just checking.
Red lights go.
Red light.
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 Swagger, be ready, mate, because we can't hear you.
You can go lower if you want.
Big shaking his head, so.
Still nice and low.
Should they be slowing down?
It's very low.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I have to turn it off and turn it back on again.
Green light. Green light.
Let's go! Let's go! Make it happen, gents!
Oh, shucks. Yeah, we're so fast. Okay, stop jumping.
Stop jumping, hold jump, hold jump.
Stop jumping, stop jumping.
Alright, so obviously this map is a lot smaller, so don't worry too much about it. Just do that other pass and then we'll continue practicing. So maybe for tonight we'll slow it down a little bit.
So at a close speed.
Yeah.
Red light. Red light.
Red light, red light.
Red light.
Red light. We're gonna come back.
Okay.
We're gonna come back lower.
Slow as hell.
Yeah.
Nice and slow, yeah.
Because at that speed, nobody can get out in time.
Yeah, see, that's fine. That's fine. Even on the night, if we have to jump a little bit, to fly a bit slower, then that's fine. We'll have, ideally, we'll have door gunners on as well. The guys that aren't here tonight will be door gunners on the on Bobcat. How sick it'll be, look. We'll jump out and look to the helicopter. You should just see the guns firing.
That'd be sick.
It's very cool.
Yeah, perfect. Keep it going. Yeah.
That's good.
Spread it. That's about half the speed.
What's this? You have no Molotovs.
You can keep
So low or wide? Never. What makes a light green?
He'll change it.
To the right. Slide it to the right.
Once he changes it.
Yeah, perfect. Slightly left. Right. Get ready to jump.
Red light, red light.
Red light. Red light.
3,
Red
2,
light.
1. Go. Go.
Green light, go.
Green light.
Green light.
Wissy, do you think jumping over the long-range range would be better? That's at least 800 meters.
Minor injuries, heavy bleeding. Wait a sec.
Fucking hell, it did not do much.
I ain't got no bandages on me. Oh yeah.
It's alright, we'll Zeus heal him, don't worry.
Just spinning.
No.
Okay.
I will save you.
Oh, I'm gonna put a bandage
Oh,
on
it
your leg,
doesn't
mate.
matter. I think I have to leave now. I don't have more time today. See how we will practice that later. This
There you
went
go.
to hell.
Dude,
See you guys. I just need to leave. Anyway.
I jumped out. I jumped out and I looked to my right and I just see 3
I
people
mean,
go.
did you just die?
No.
Boot, this is one. Was the ramp up or down this time? I think it was up, right?
Say again?
I got stuck in
Was the ramp down or up? Because I wasn't close enough to lower it, so I'm not sure whether that caused an issue.
It was up.
helicopter as well.
All right, gentlemen, make sure you grab yourself an actual parachute. Make sure you grab one from the arsenal. Don't just assume you've got one, all right? If you didn't fully repack your parachute, then you will have some trouble.
Yeah, if you were teleported, it won't repack it. I found out the hard way.
Yeah, that one that's in the air is just stuck there.
Okay. Boot. Tracker's over here on the ground with no pulse.
Oh, yeah, see.
There we go.
Swag, remember you don't have a chute now.
Boot. No way. Is it even if you already?
Are you interested in the footage of today?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. It's probably not going to make a massive video, although it might be part of the recruitment. The recruitment and also maybe the actual video of the operation will maybe show something that we trained and let's see.
What's kind of funny, I was just dropping down just now, and I looked to my right, and I just see.
Did you repack it?
Yeah, I saw it earlier as well.
Second time. Yes, he died on the platform.
A great sound effect.
Yeah.
I need to pick up my
You know, I love my sound effects.
Alright, let me speak to the pilots. Yo, alright, so do you think we should fly over the long range?
Yeah, let's, I'll adjust it on the map. So you're talking about the firing range, right?
Yeah,
Just
the long range firing range, yeah.
Just to our west.
I feel like that's slightly longer. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? They'd still fly a bit slower, just on the night, even if we have to start jumping at the airfield when we start at the airfield, it's fine. We'll just make it work, right? We can only do so much with what we've got. I'm also going to tell Schwag to, if you can tell us you're on final approach, and then Schwag will open the door, or actually we'll keep the door open. Screw it, we'll just keep the door open because I think that might be causing some issues as well.
I can also, what I can do is if I take the jump seat here, I can engage with Cool and operate the controls. But the light is a little finicky. So what I can do is I can actually walk back here in between the people and then just tell them to jump, 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 jump. You know, like a proper.
I don't know if you'll stay in the aircraft if you do that.
I think I will.
I don't think so. We've had loads of problems where people, even if they change seat, it just throws them out. I don't think it's worth the risk. Just stay in the jump seat. We'll keep the light off, and you just tell us. You just go, and you can scream from your side as well. Just say jump, 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 and we'll go from there. I don't want you to fall out of the helo.
Okay.
Because arma. Sweet. All right. We'll get ready. All right, team leaders, SLs, get your men lined up.
One set.
All right, this is 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who are the two that's missing, Shrag?
We have all our boys. It's just 1-6 boys if they're here, but they're here.
Richard's here, yeah. Well, all of your boys aren't here. You've got
boys.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should have 9.
Alpha's here. This is all I have.
We have none of
no
Bravo.
one else turned up, which is a pain in the arse. But
I wasn't missing this for nothing.
No, I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, I've had
I don't even know
boys
for
the
sure if
entire
I'll be
time.
there next Sunday, but I'm here.
You know, the finicky nature of the parachutes just makes it very exciting.
Yeah, of course it does, 'cause it's like, are you going to hit the deck?
Yeah.
Or are you going to land?
Right. 1-6, lads. All of 1-6. Can you link up in front of 1-1 right here? All of 1-6, so 1-4. That includes you guys for 9.
That includes you. Let's move.
1-1, take steps backwards. Keep going backwards.
Let's roll it back, boys.
Tap on the back. Keep going.
Backwards
Again on the front over there.
That dear. Squeeze him.
In front over there. Let's go.
Waiting for
Follow me then. Get on the back of 1. Do you want us on the front of 1-6?
Sit in my lap.
Yeah, front of 1-6. So fill in front of Richard.
Guys in front, yeah.
We need to move back like another person to
Make
us.
sure Diddy rub in the person.
Yeah, go back again, boys. Keep going backwards.
Jesus, guys, this is not rocket science. Come on.
There we go.
Oh, dribble.
Should better get everyone in there.
Ooh.
Left foot
let's make it
goes in
nice and
Now I
front
can
of
touch your bum even more.
right foot.
I've always enjoyed that.
I put my left foot in. All right, 1-2 board.
The hokey pokey.
1-2 board, 1-2 board.
1-4, hold Bill, stay down.
Not just my foot, my whole leg is going in.
Can you stop eating?
Yeah,
Kev, man.
I'm so sorry.
Literally the whole fucking time. What are you eating throughout a whole
I
fucking
have a
training
very bad
session?
habit. Let's put it that way.
All right, 1-4 and 1-6 board.
If you can't see
4 board.
down that see this bug.
There we go. 1-2 is set.
What's strange is all the MFDs look the same to me.
All right, 1-1, you can follow on.
Come Bill, pick one, mate.
Yep. That sounds racist. That sounds racist to MFDs.
Keep it tight and stiff butts.
Grab that one to the right, gun. Leave one seat open, grab the one.
Even if you have to leave space.
That's fine, yeah.
1-4's on.
All right, 1-6 is all on. Swag, we're gonna keep the door open.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
See the new markers? I've got a new blue marker. That's for the.
Right, 1-1 all in.
1-1 all in. Pilots, we can lift.
And then the firing range. All right, Roger. Okay. You could spool up.
Different.
Spool up and lift when ready.
Reverse my Dolphia.
You are out of fuel.
If only our cars told us that.
Need to add AdBlue, lads.
Actually, it does only have 14% of fuel. Good thing you mentioned that. How cool is that? The blades actually shift before they start up. They do their little rotation thing.
They rotate up.
I've never seen that. That's so cool. Not in again.
Chinook is fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's really well done, isn't it?
Right, you need a British flag on the top of here as well, boys.
Yeah.
You're accurate.
British flag, yeah?
They
cover that thing up.
Yeah, you can give you a ready and then a go.
Copy. You need the 3 lines up there, not the 50 states
down. We're gonna not do the lights because it lags.
Alright, gentlemen, listen up. We're not gonna play with a light because it's sometimes a bit finicky and it could lag and cause problems. We're gonna fly a little bit slower. Listen up, Fort Wissy. Listen up for the jump master. He will tell us on final approach, which means we need to get ready. He'll then say red light. We'll all repeat red light, and then he'll say green light. We'll say green light and jump. All right.
Copy.
Copy.
2 second gap still, yeah?
Yeah, 2 seconds gap. Just 1, 2, jump.
Yeah, just make sure the boys stop it on the entrance so we don't speak over Wussy.
Left copy.
Yep. English, sir.
What's that?
English.
English, motherfucker.
Can you speak it?
English. That's what we got.
If you want to do a pause to line up first and then return.
Obviously, we can't do that on the operational night, Wissy.
Yeah.
Yeah, let them get 2 chances to shoot us down.
Yeah. Why don't we just hover over the airfield, right?
Yeah.
We just land.
Yeah, let's just land and all that.
Yeah.
Just hot drop it.
Just land.
As low as you can.
Right, stem it up, boys. Stem it up. Stem it up.
We're going to be pretty low now, gents.
Make sure we put in our shoot straight away one for you.
Copy.
Low and slow.
Almost at control. Red light.
Red light.
Red light. Red light.
Yeah, this tower is a nice one. Perfect. Get lower. Get lower. Alright. This is good. All the way to the slope. That's good. Steady.
Green light.
Green light. Go, go, go,
Go,
go.
go, go.
Yeah, same here, mate. Hey.
Oh, that was close.
So far, everyone's deployed.
No, there's 2 that hit the ground.
That looks beautiful from here, boys. I love it.
Oh, yeah, what you
Take a thought.
Yeah, I got one. I was down within like fucking 5 seconds, if that.
Oh, look at that. That is pretty cool. It does look pretty cool, doesn't it? Shrag, we can TP all men once they're on the ground, parachutes back, TP them back to the pickup zone.
Yeah, copy.
We're gonna go back to the pickup zone since it's just a bit more open there and there is an arsenal already. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I didn't expect him to TP me, but okay, I'm not gonna complain.
Doesn't sound like it.
Well, fair enough, yeah, no, that's a good point. Alright, let me just do this.
What beautiful for me that time.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Nice one.
Yeah.
I've been quite lucky so far. I haven't had any problems. So.
Hey guys, you remember these toy soldiers?
Gents, make sure you grab uniform, make sure you grab weapons, kit, magazines, etc. now.
Hold on.
Copy.
Be as combat effective as you can.
Without a backpack.
Yeah, with the parachute backpack, yeah. You can put stuff in it.
Okay.
Should be everyone.
I urge you to reconsider.
Where are you? I can't see you.
That's that's a crash.
Center of target range.
I nearly pressed right here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sweet. Sorry, mate. I could not see your tag.
That was pretty cool. Everybody dropped like the full length of the available area.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, wasn't it? Alright, gentlemen, make sure you've got ammunition, weapons, make sure you are combat effective. We are gonna do, we still got time. Shrag, do you want to do some squad training as well? Okay, he's in the arsenal, so you can't talk.
Yeah. Can I just ask the guys who were jumping? You just hit X and then you just hit space once.
Double tap X. Yeah.
Double tapped it.
Yeah.
Double tap X and then space.
Double tap both.
I'll be honest, I just tap it until it deployed.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't drop it, so you just keep tapping until it deploys.
Yeah.
I've noticed as well, you can stick more in these bags than you can the normal bags.
They are quite big, yeah.
Yeah.
But again, weight, stay at that weight level we talked about.
43 on that. Is that good?
Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect.
On it.
Yeah, anything under 45 is
perfect.
Perfect, yeah. Where are they?
And then it disappeared. It's like it got away from you. So maybe even the speed going that fast is a problem.
What happened, Goose?
Yeah?
What happened, Goose?
Sorry, Alvin.
I agree with that as well.
Yeah, Goose and I, we both jumped out fine, and we hit spacebar and hit it again, and nothing ever deployed as far
You
as
double tap or did you just tap it?
just tapped it.
Sorry, double tap.
Yeah.
Well, I tapped
Sorry,
it
go
and then I
on.
tapped it again.
Fucking
Yeah,
gun.
my bad, sorry.
Duck.
I didn't realize he was talking to you. My bad.
No, it's right. All
Yeah,
right.
double
What,
tap the X was fine, but the
what we've also noticed, gents, if you are too high in the sky and you are taking shots, if you press W and you go down, you do actually speed up eventually. It takes a couple of seconds for you to speed up, but you do actually speed up. You will then just hit face plant the floor, which obviously is not ideal. And try not to do that because it doesn't look as cool.
or just counter it with your S button.
Yeah, you can obviously counter it with your S, but there's a bit more of a delay with that, so it doesn't quite work as well. But you can, I mean, it's just practice, I think. And the more we do it, the better we'll get at it.
What about spiraling down?
Yeah, it is fun, isn't it? Why do your patch look so good on your plate carrier?
Very slow.
I don't know.
You see that? Like, mine's probably dug in.
Yeah, yours is crap. His is great.
Fucking hell, Doc. A little bit more finesse, please.
All right, fine. I'll lie to you. Yours looks
I have feelings.
You're booty. You don't have feelings. You're fine.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Tracker, you need kit on, mate.
What's that?
You need kit on. Weapons, plate carriers, etc. Gun, you too.
okay, ditch the parachute.
No, still have the parachute. Fucking hell, please don't ditch the parachute.
So, boys, what you can do is load your current pack, go drop your backpack off, put on a parachute, and then take everything from the backpack and put it in the parachute.
That's what I've just done, and then plus I've saved it again.
And then, yeah, exactly. And then once you have it all set, save it again underneath a different loadout.
We'll see.
Good idea.
They're over there.
Yeah.
How high were we when we jumped then?
What was our...
About 100 feet. All right, can we make it lower? I know there's trees, so it might be a bit difficult.
We started off low there, and we went a little higher.
Yeah, we went a bit higher. I can probably do
double.
I think contour level is good. Tree height or whatever.
Yeah, so try and keep it level. Once we start jumping, just keep it at that level. Try not to go higher, because then you've got loads of people that's kind of higher in the air, and they take forever to then go get on the ground. On Takistan, have a look at Takistan. It's fairly mountainous, but the airfield is actually in a pretty good position where we can approach from kind of off map and line up quite well. And it is a much bigger map. It's about 13 kilometers across. Obviously, this is super small. That's just like 2 kilometers across. It's really tiny. So I understand that it's obviously difficult for you guys here. So don't worry too much about being perfect right now. Takistan will be a little bit easier to line up and to stay, at a certain level. And on the night, you take all the time you need off map or off location to line up to get ready. And then you just, on that final approach, just keep it as steady and as low as you can. Sweet, but don't overthink it tonight.
Also, if we want to increase the density of the jumpers, right? At the moment, we're limited by each person having to go out in turn. If we add 2 helis next to each other, then we can, half the distance that we need to jump.
That is true.
Or we can double the speed.
That is true. We can do that as well. Yeah, that is very true. So Goose will be joining you guys as a pilot. Yeti took him through his pilot selection on Friday. He'll only be Merlin for the time being, at least. So he'll be flying the Medivac helicopter only, but he will still be under your control, Wissy.
Roger.
But so far he's in 1-2, but he will be joining you at some point. So maybe we use him for that, because obviously, if you do that, you won't have a co-pilot. But if we don't use the lights, it's not the end of the world.
No, if you have somebody, I think that we can test now if the person's in the front of the heli in the passenger seat can hear Cool J fine without me talking.
Yeah.
Then as soon as he says, red, and he says green, as long as they pass the message down, green, everybody hears it, and they start going.
Yeah, see, the lads are pretty good with passing the message down. So as long as that first person can hear it, we'll see. Let's test it.
Yeah, I could hear them fine. So
yeah, they should be.
Fine.
Just test it. We'll see. Just brief the guy that's closest to you.
Yeah, I'll shut up. I'll try and jump with him actually.
Yeah, that's fine by me. Yeah.
All right.
Makes sense.
Just to test my parachute. All right.
Good luck.
Okay.
Sweet.
Let's go, Coulter.
Good job, guys. All right, 1, 2. Can I confirm you're ready to board?
Up front gun.
What did you say?
Can I confirm you're ready to board? All right, sweet. Duck, you'll be the first man in, so you'll be the closest to the pilot. So you'll essentially take Wissy's job conveying their information from Cool J to the rest of us. What we're thinking is having 2 CH-47s flying next to each other, somewhat staggered, and jumping 2 pods at the same time, which will shorten the distance for us to jump, and it'll mean that we'll be a bit more condensed and closer to our RPs if we need to. So we're gonna consider, we're basically gonna see if you can hear well enough what Cool J is saying, and you can translate that well enough to the rest of us, like regards to final approach, red light, green light.
So I'll just be the middleman. If you have info, pass it up. If they have info, pass it back.
Yeah, A-firm. And you'll obviously still jump as per usual, and you'll say last man when you jump.
But actually, one quick one. When we do red light, green light, can we have just leaders do it, just to cut the comms down as quickly as possible, so we don't have overflow, just in case green light happens sooner than we expected.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. All right, 1, 2 board.
1, 2 board.
Who the fuck's in here already?
All right, gun, you can board. Everyone else follow on. Yeah, I'm just gonna slot in front of you. Cool, follow on.
I'm gonna shut up.
Sorry, sir.
Acting up like crazy right now. I'm going to shut up.
Oh, yeah, 1, 2 is all in.
Copy that.
I would never. I feel like I'm close to code.
Yeah, I hear you, Cool J. So as soon as you're lined up,
4 is all in.
Start using, so give a...
Copy.
As soon as you're lined up, right? And then as soon as you feel that you're over the target area,
Alright, 1-1, you can sit.
But do it like a second or 2 before.
How cool is it that we can walk onto the helicopter and sit down?
That's pretty cool. Like that.
It's pretty rare.
I just switched
from the
like
start.
130.
From the start of the field.
1-1's boarded.
1-1's boarded. Lift.
Lift.
That was fucking smooth.
We're getting better.
That was
better.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Are we boring you?
Yeah, what the hell, Roman?
But I have a hell of a work week next week, so I just don't want to go to work, man.
Yeah, see. Get these internet in as well. Having a great time.
I got 5.
I got tomorrow.
Go on, lucky.
I wish I had tomorrow off.
You and me both.
I'm working 6 days next week. Morning job and night job.
Yeah, I know how that feels.
I remember what you said, yeah.
Yeah,
good luck
just
with
in
that.
case the PC shits itself again.
Yeah, see. Alright, let's cut the comms, gents.
Yep, I got you. Red light.
Red light.
Red light.
Green light.
Green light. Let's go. 1, 2. Three, 4. It looks terrible when they fall.
I'm gonna start moving people boot, yeah.
Hey, firm.
I could be jump master because I've tried replaced my chute every single time. Not happening.
That one seemed to
come
go
with me.
fairly well.
We had 2 pancakes maybe?
All right, so you're kind of gonna be a pilot.
Okay.
Because you wanted to be a pilot, right?
Yeah, but I didn't think it'd be this quick.
Well, you did the selection, and Yeti said your landings and everything was squared away. It was just the 9 lines, but you've never done a 9 line, and we kind of need you for Merlin anyway. So not too worried about 9 lines. So, which is what we hinted to earlier. He was supposed to tell you. So don't worry too much about it.
Tell me.
Okay. I think he might have been. No, I did tell him he can't tell you, but I think he might have been maybe just wanted to not step on my toes or something, which he wouldn't have. But yeah, so don't worry too much about it. So you will most likely be flying one of the CH-47s alongside Cool J, with Wissy guiding the 2 of you or something like that, or you might be co-pilot for one of them. So it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Does that make you feel better?
Yeah, because the parachute ain't working for me.
Yes. And if there are other people that it just doesn't work, we'll just put them in the guns and we'll figure it out. I hope I can do another session of training later in the week for the guys that couldn't be here, because there are people that legit couldn't be here and they then can jump as well. But we do also ideally have a couple of people on the guns for the CH-47s. Sweet. So don't worry about it.
Sweet.
Happy New Year's. Right, let's go.
You know what's great? I'm working about 2 days this week.
All right, gentlemen.
Yeah, when you think it down, just get a couple seconds.
If you are having parachute problems, come to me. If you are having parachute problems and you have not had one successful open, come to me.
Only on the last one. Thank you.
Just on a show of hands, they all seem fairly comfortable about it. I don't think anyone's having an issue.
Kind of part of
1 or 2 had the odd failed jump, but they have actually had successful jumps as well.
Seen. Okay, so Goose so far has not had one successful jump, so he's going to be flying most likely the second CH-47 at that point, because he did pass his selection on Friday night. Wissy, you didn't have you didn't have a successful jump either.
No, I'll see what the fudge. I'm gonna start off naked. I'm thinking
So-
it might be the kit that's
No,
interfering or something.
Yorman completely closed down his game, including Steam, opened it up again, and now it's working for him. So that might be all it needs.
I'll let you know if I, after the training, I'll try that again.
Yeah,
And
don't
we'll
worry.
let you know if I manage to succeed from the towers there.
Yeah, see, don't worry too much about it, because we don't need you to jump on that night. But obviously,
No, just wanna,
as pilots, if you ever do get shot down, from now on, you'll be carrying parachutes, and that way you can actually survive, and we might have to be doing a pilot rescue.
But is it worth having a quick pre-drop intermittent thing that's not part of the op, just before the op, just to make
I
sure
was literally
everyone's
just
shit's
about to
working?
say that. Yeah, I was actually about to say that.
What do you mean?
Like jump on half an hour
jump
before
off
and do a quick
jump off
and
the
see if
building
it's
or
working.
something.
Yeah, we'll do
Before
it.
we
Yeah,
start the actual
we
op
will
sort
do
of
it.
thing.
Yeah, we'll do a quick test run with everyone. We'll do the CH-47. We'll just jump. For that matter, we can even practice on the runway if we're early enough.
And if everyone needs to, they can relog or do whatever they got to do.
Yo.
Just one note, the CH-47 does seem to be going through fuel at a tremendous rate, so just we need a refuel. I'm not sure if something can be adjusted to...
Yeah, so I will... So that the fuel usage on... Actually, I can change that through Zeus. The Game Masters, actually.
Yeah, you can change that on Zeus.
I have changed it on our operational maps as well from now on forward, moving it to 1, so it'll be as realistic as we can make it, you know. So it was on 8.
The fuel consumption rate's at 8 times at the moment.
Yeah, I know. I put it down to 1.9 now, as you can see at the top right. But on the operational servers, so on Takistan server, I have put it down to 1, and I will try and remember to do that forever, so that our operational servers are run at as realistic as we can. All right, gentlemen, grab everyone sorted, get everyone sorted. Goose, you can act as jump master for now. Everyone get your squads ready. Get your squads lines up. This will be our night jump. This will be our night jump.
Sorry, back on the stage 47.
What we're going to do now, gents, is we'll set up an RP. You'll jump, land, pack up your chute, and move to an RP, all right?
I'm jumping behind him there, mate.
No, wait, I need to get myself a map. Hold one.
We're missing someone. Who are we missing? Gun. Where's Gun? Gun, jump on the front, mate. You can be first on.
I like the new body wash you swapped to, Gun.
Oh, thank you, thank you. And that's a rather nice bouquet.
Okay, you good?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
so that's a coconut.
1, 2 is ready. Is that Old Spice?
I'm ready.
1, 4's ready.
Hey, I use Old Spice. Don't judge.
Not at all. All right, I do too.
I wouldn't mind being Terry Crews. Have you seen that guy?
He's jacked as anything, isn't he?
Yeah, jeez.
And he's getting on a little bit as well.
And he's also hilarious. All right, 1, 2. Kevs, you all right, mate?
That again?
Kevs are frozen. All right, 1, 2, you can board.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'm going to slip in behind Richard. Hey. Kev? No, he's not here. Okay, sweet. Gun, you can board. Everyone follow on.
Mic check, mic check, mic check. Anyone?
Yeah,
1, 2, 1, 2.
Cool.
Let's go.
It keeps going back to front like halfway through each bloody op. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I'd just like to shut it down while they're briefing.
Yeah, it makes it a bit easier if you shut it down while we're briefing.
Yeah, sometimes that's why I actually use a dedicated mic.
Every now and then,
so you can spool up.
Just come out and that just fucking disappeared.
There's always one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry. I'm just kidding. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
It's annoying. It's like every time you get on, it's a different seat that doesn't work. It's fucking annoying.
Yeah. Arma, mate. You should be used to this by now.
Yeah.
One's on.
All aboard. Lift, lift, lift. Right, this will be a nighttime jump. We'll move to our RPs, gents. It is going dark. This is Bravo 6. So Bravo 6 going dark. Is that what he says? Something like that? This is
So
going to be
what it
a
is,
whole nother ball game.
1, 1 Alpha, 1, 6 Bravo, and 1, 2 Charlie, or what they're just thinking.
Yeah, 1, 1 Alpha, 1, 6, and 1, 4 Bravo. 1, 2 will go to Charlie.
Copy.
Yep. Copy. You all heard that, boys?
Alright, 1, 1.
And then SLs, let me know when all of your squad, or at least everyone around you, are linked up with you.
Yeah, copy.
Copy.
And we're still assigned to 1-6, right?
Say again?
We're still assigned with 1-6.
Yes, yeah, you're still with me, yeah. I'll explain to you once we've done this. I'll explain to you exactly what my plan is with you guys.
Copy that.
Probably, yeah. So if we do fly 2 ships next to each other, we can double the speed to like 100.
Yeah, theoretically speaking, yeah.
Seafood needs carrots. You can
multiply it like
Oh yeah.
Try not to watch it on, you can still see. There we go.
Alright, chat.
I think of your chat for you, mate. Don't worry. Red light.
Red light.
Red light.
Red light.
Red light.
Nice.
Green light.
Green light.
Green light.
One, 2, 3, dead. Come on, gents. There they are. RP Alpha on my pause at yellow smoke.
We're missing one, I think, at this time.
Yeah, copy.
He's not far behind them.
Alright, I think we're all accounted for. That's all of us. Yep, sweet.
Good shit, boys. 360.
Net call 1-1 and once myself are co-located at RP Alpha. Right. So
1-6, this is 1-2, myself and 3 packs and 1 injured are with me. Nasty Alfred is KIA. Over.
copy. Net call NX. We'll see if you guys can sit down just off the fucking place here. Oh, Cool J, sorry, if you can just set off land just off the range.
Good stuff,
Struggling
boys,
to talk.
High speed. Love it.
Yeah, good job.
Also, Ted, good for shouting out. People make wonderful stuff.
Oh. Sorry, what was that?
Good for shouting out, just saying where you were and getting our things out quick.
It's
good shit.
Please warn us.
Sorry. Stand by, I can't hear you. Give me a second, I'm just in Zeus. What did you say, Shrag?
What mod do you use for the animation for the gun?
Did you go to RP Alpha or did you go to
What, this one?
I like the Alpha. I think I was closer to Alpha.
What mod? What animation?
Yeah, fair. Fine.
Shrag, you're not talking, mate.
On the day if that happens, just
put the gun down.
radio me and let me know where you are.
What, gun down?
Yeah, gun down. See, that's an animation there. That's its own animation.
I think it's just the new animations.
Is it? It looks amazing. I should have thought it was a particular mod.
The only mod we've got with regards to animations is the counted one.
we would just wait there for you.
Yeah, how do you do that when you do
Send it, Bobcat.
Did you say that I need to pick up at previous location or at your drop location?
Negative, land here at the drop location. All right, gentlemen. I'm just going to teleport the other two guys around here. So we'll... Oh. All right, gentlemen. Obviously, on the night, ideally, if you do die, it sucks. It's not ideal, which is part of why I want us to be flying very, very low. All right, so we'll tell the pilot to be literally as low as they can fly, which means that as soon as you're out of that door, you have to make sure you deploy your parachute. If we're flying not too fast and we're jumping from about 30 to 20 feet, we should survive it. You'll be down, but you will survive, which means we can get to you and we can fix you. All right. If you do end up dying from your jump, or we cannot heal you due to you just falling too hard, or we can't get to you, or whatever the situation is, and you do die, that's not your night ended. You will then get bored. You will get loaded onto the helicopters. You'll either provide fire support with the guns on the helicopters, or you'll be set down onto the airfield with the remainder of the men. All right, so don't just if you die, don't just knock off. You will get an opportunity to still get involved. There will be a counterattack, so there will be a lot of fighting after we take the airfield. 1-1, Swag, try and get in comms with your lads and see if you can get them through at least some of the training throughout the week. If not, I will try and host a training session on Friday night, potentially, maybe another night if I can get some time. But same with you, Yorman. Try and get your lads through, the lads that haven't been here, that couldn't be here, to do the training, to get acquainted with the parachutes. If you need to talk to one of the pilots, then that's talk to them, see if you can get them to help you. Otherwise, you can ask. Goose can also fly. If you can fly, just fly up into the air, jump. Just get used to jumping, and explain to them as much as you can from this. 1-4, guys. So Swag, Yorman, you guys can take your team away if you want to practice anything specific. I know it's already 10-9, but you can take your teams, your squads away, do some stuff. 1-4 and the rest of 1-6 hang around with me here. Yorman, if you can take your guys away as well, please.
Yeah, sure. I need to go to bed anyway, so if you guys want to do something, take some, you're gonna have to designate someone.
Good luck with your week. All right.
Yeah.
Roger that.
Let me quickly see here what we've got. Yo.
I think I was not the only one with this experience. It glitched me really hard when I dropped out the helicopter. So I started spinning right away, and there was no chance to deploy the parachute.
Yep, I saw that happen. It actually happened to me as well. For some reason, my parachute deployed. Again, if it happens on the night, it happens. That's why we want to fly from quite low. I'll brief the pilots on that. Unfortunately, it's arma.
If I can save you, I will. I think I saw 3 guys do that. They literally spin in like a fetal position almost, and then just, I did see it. I also spin out when I fall out.
Yeah,
but
so,
for me it works.
All right, I understand the issues are sometimes annoying, but it's arma. There's not much we can do about it. We just have to make it work with what we've got, right? Which part of the solution there is to fly really low and hopefully survive when we land. Kevs, you're hot micing.
I'm just trying to get everyone together, so if you guys wanted to do some sort of training, we can.
Sweet. All right, 1-4. Let me have a quick look here at the roster. So Goose did his pilot training on. He did apply before, and he just couldn't quite do it. So Goose is now part of the pilot team. So I will remove him from 1-2. He also can't jump, so that kind of helps. Works well. He will be flying the second. He will be flying the second one. So we've got Gun, Air Force, and Sam. Which one of you wants to work with Yorman, has worked with Yorman? Yorman, you're not here anymore, are you?
I think he just
No,
left.
he just
He just
logged
left.
off.
I should have asked him. But this is not necessarily permanent. But between the three of you, Gun, I kind of want you and Dribble on the guns on the op, and between Air Force and Sam, it's basically your choice whether you want to join a fighting squad or for this op, or do you want to use the big gun from the middle of the airfield. Sam and Air Force.
Whatever's needed, honestly. I'll be flexible. I've been running with Yeti to fill in for Bosbark, so wherever you need to go.
Okay, sweet. All right, Air Force, you go for this one. You'll be on 1-2. You'll be the grenadier for 1-2. I see you've got a grenade on you anyway, so that worked well. It keeps floating while I fall. Okay. All right, so 4-1-4 on the night. Dribble, that will be under your command. You'll have Gun and Sam. Both of those should have heavy big guns, so 240, what's it, 240Bs or something, I think it's?
Yeah. Are you going to put me back on the roster for 1-4, Boot?
Sorry, say again?
You had me on 1-4, and then I was out of town last week, and then you took me off. Are you putting me back on 1-4? Because right now I'm not squatted anywhere.
Oh, sweet, perfect. I don't know why. Do you know why I took you off the roster?
I don't know. I was on there, and then I looked, and I was gone.
Yeah, perfect. So we'll have 3 guns. That's perfect for me. I love that. Okay. Dribble, you'll have Sam, Gun, and Bill, all 3 with guns. You'll be the leader of that. It's not at all conventional. It's not how it works in real life, but it means we get 3 massive guns on the middle of the airfield, and then we can fight from there. So my idea with you guys for this op is to be 1-4 under you, Dribble. I will refer to you as 1-4, but you attach to 1-6. All right, so everywhere I go, you'll go pretty much, unless I tell you specifically that is your point. Stay there, provide SBF from there. I'm gonna go here. All right. Apart from that, when I move, you move. Okay.
Do you just want me using a rifle, or do you want me on a heavy gun as well?
No, I'd rather have you be on a rifle, because technically speaking, you shouldn't really be shooting. You should be guiding their fire. You should be on the radio. Like, for example, you'll have most likely you'll have 2 different positions to cover at the same time. So let's say 1-1 attacks a building on the north and 1-2 attacks a building on the south. You should then prioritize 1 or 2 guns to one of those and 1 or 2 guns to the other, right? Which means you then have to listen out for both their radios to shift fire, lift fire, talk to them doing that. You're going to be pretty fucking busy. So your last purpose would be to shoot.
Copy.
You can shoot. Obviously, don't just stand there and go, "Oh shit, I can't shoot." But
if we shoot someone, I will.
Basically, you're going to be so busy, you're not going to want to shoot. Most likely, and I apologize for this, your brain will hurt by the end of the op.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
So the parachute packs here, they're much smaller. I was able to get maybe 4 mags.
Yeah.
Is there going to be a way to have more ammo available?
Yeah, so we'll have, ideally myself will carry some mags for you, and Dribble will carry some mags as well.
Yeah, if I'm not shooting that much, I'll probably carry like 4 of my own mags, and then the rest I'll carry for you.
Yeah,
right,
so I'll probably carry about 6 or 8 of my own mags, and then the rest I'll carry gun ammo for you guys. Don't worry for us a lot. Ideally, we land pretty close to where we need to be, but if we don't, then that's just the way it is. We will most likely be heavier for 1-4 lads and myself. We will most likely be heavier because we're carrying ammo for you. Also, as soon as we're on the ground, what we can do is call in a airdrop for the weapon ammo. So I have configured our airdrop boxes to actually hold all the ammo that we use. So it's a special airdrop for us for what we use in tag. So everyone will have what they need. I've also upped the numbers, the medical, everything is more. It works really well. There's loads and loads in there now. So my idea is basically as soon as we land, I'm going to call 3 airdrops, 1 on RP Alpha, 1 on RP Bravo, 1 on RP Charlie, as close as I can anyway. And then we'll obviously carry what we can as well, because we might have to fight a bit before we get to our RP. So we want to be ready for that if we need to. Do you have any questions, 1-4 or you, Dribble, for your role on Saturday, on Sunday specifically, next Sunday.
My only question is, if we spring a shovel, can we do the mound stuff? You can dig a mound of dirt. Are we able to do that with the 1-4? So they've got a little bit of cover.
Yeah, so we'll, you mean the trench? Yeah, absolutely, 100%. So the airfield will have some natural defenses on it, so like some rocks and some maybe some broken down tanks or whatever, and that's according to whatever ISR they provide us. I'm LARPing like fuck here. Whatever ISR is provided, that is where I will choose the RPs. So the RPs will ideally, as much as I can, be in covered positions. It will be in the center or as close to the center of the airfield as possible, but it will hopefully be in cover. If there are tanks or rocks or trees or anything in and around that area, so you might have 1-1 be right center of the airfield, or let's say there's 2 lanes. I don't know if there's 2 lanes, but let's say there's 2 lanes, a taxiway and an airfield. Between those 2 there might be a clump of rocks on 1-1's position. There might be at our position, there might be nothing in between the 2, but just off the southern side of the airfield, just 10 meters off, there might be something there. That's where we'll be. So it will kind of be staggered. We won't be in a straight line, the RPs. Yeah. But it will be in a covered position. If you are not happy with the cover you have and you bring a shovel, which I definitely advise at least you dribble, bring a shovel, so your gunner shouldn't be doing that.
But I didn't know if he was happy with us doing that.
Yes, absolutely. Use it. Yeah. It's realistic. We do that in infantry. We carry shovels with us all the time. It's the one thing that we literally always check.
Yeah, fine. I thought that'd be the case. Also, have we got an anti-tank?
No, we don't have a team yet. So, SLs and team leaders can carry laws, and if your riflemen have the capacity, they can carry either laws or demos.
Yeah. So really, you want me to carry a law?
Swag.
Yeah, you can. You're probably going to be heavy carrying the ammo, but yeah, I don't mind that. Or an M2072.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, obviously if he hits the tank, we might want to hit it.
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right then.
Will the operational server be up at all between now and then? Because all my kits, of course, disappeared again.
Hey, firm, yes, I will aim to have it up on tomorrow. It might not be the fully updated one, but the mods and stuff will be on. But yeah, I'll aim to have it on tomorrow. It is, there's going to be a lot of work done to it this week, so it will be on and off on occasion. If you know you're going to be jumping on at a specific time, send me a message as far ahead as you can with either one of those timestamp things that automatically adjusts, so I can have a good idea, and I'll try and have it on at that point and not work on it.
Okay, I can come up with something before tomorrow morning.
Sweet.
Oh, that's loud.
Yeah.
That is why I still have my earplug in. Those of you that are going to be in the 1-4 element, I think we should see if we can meet up and go through the kit so we've all got the same guns and stuff.
I mean, you can do it now. Everyone is on here now, so you might as well do it now if you can.
Yeah.
Sam disconnected. We are running the 240, bro. He's asking in chat. And yes, Sam, you are good to go over the limit of 45 kilograms. I advise 1-4, you guys carry as little as possible smoke grenades, and all you need is ammunition. Just get as much ammo as you possibly can, and then if you have space after that, so let's say for example you're at 47 kilograms and there's like a sliver of space, that bar space left, then put some frags or smokes in. Smokes are more important than frags because you want to conceal your move off or onto the airfield. So do that. What we might do, if we can, is pre-mortar with smokes the runway. Don't know how well that's going to happen, like we did with the boats, remember?
Yeah. Well, I don't remember that, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
We'll try and do that. So I'm going to have a chat with Pershing hopefully tomorrow and see if he can facilitate that from his perspective as well as running the enemy and stuff.
Yeah.
So we can change our plate to the MG version. Yeah, you can change your plate to whatever version you want. Also, gunners, I advise maybe not carrying side plates, because that's a good extra 2 kilograms you win there. I carry, so for example, just to give you an idea, actually, what is the plates? Yeah, the plates are 2 kilograms, literally bang on. I carry 2 salines. You don't need more because there are medics, and if you need to use more than that, then shit's gone so bad, shit's gone wrong so bad, two salines won't do anything anyway. I carry a crap ton of magazines because I hand my magazines out, and then I carry my 8 bandages, 5 tourniquets, 5 morphines, and then 3 epinephrine and salts, and 1 of the injectors. Injections are small, but for the most part, I should never need more than that. If I do, again, something really has really gone bad. I then carry my 4 concealment smoke, 4 grenades, 4 purple smoke, 2 red, 2 green, and 1 yellow. Actually, there's 5 purple smoke in here for some reason, but normally 4. And that's it. The rest are mags and whatever else I need. I am at 42 kilograms, so I can carry a 100-round belt for you guys and still be pretty close to 45. Oh, and I carry 1 pistol mag.
And
so,
you recommended 240 Bravo, yeah?
Yes, 240 Bravo, 100%. Absolutely. Yeah. For that night, 1-4 will always be carrying the 240 Bravos.
Yeah, I thought, I'll be honest, that was the one I preferred, but I did that. That's what you wanted, so that's fine.
Yeah, and also, we don't suppress 240s. I don't know if you can in the game, but we don't suppress 240s.
Yeah, I always think that's a bit silly.
Yeah,
there's no threads on them.
Yeah, no, I didn't look that way, but honestly, I've not played with a gun with the guns at all. Even the belt fit, what's that other Gucci, the Para ones? I haven't even played with them at all.
The mini-me, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't even know what they are capable of.
Well, that thing is crazy because there's no sound when you shoot them.
That
depends on which one you grab.
Yeah, that depends on which. There's a bug with 1 or 2 of them, I think. So just have a play around with some of them and figure out exactly which one. But yeah, it's also some of the magazines I think have no recoil. There's loads of really weird bugs with it, but yeah,
I've seen that.
Yeah, sweet. All right, 1-6. You guys have any questions? Who's this? Sam. Oh, you joined again.
Gun and build.
Sweet, no problem.
With me then, quickly.
Yeah.
You finished?
Richard, do you have any questions you find?
Nope.
Sweet. Happy day, Kevs.
Happy days.
Happy days. All right, sweet. For you guys, obviously, you'll be. So the plan is basically, okay, they're going to be there. Sweet. So, Kevs, you'll remain 1-9. Obviously, Richard, you'll stay in the medical team. But hopefully, what we can do is stand 2 more medical teams up and have you guys run Merlin. So obviously, Merlin will be under control of 1-9, but 1-9 will be on the ground with me, and Merlin will be ideally in the air with a helicopter with your dedicated pilot, which will be Goose.
Goosey.
Yeah, so you guys will be the emergency rescue team, basically. So if a pilot gets shot down, or if we need medevacs, etc., you guys will be used. You'll come in, you'll heal us, pick us up, fly out. So you know anything about PJs, Richard?
Yeah.
Like para-rescuemen?
Para-rescuemen, a little bit. Not very much, but a little bit.
So para-rescuemen are literally, they are fucking awesome. I love the PJs. They are some of the coolest people in any military I've ever seen. They have a look into them a little bit, and like their pipeline is also insane. It's one of the longest pipelines, I think.
If you can send me the word PJs or whatever you keep saying.
I'll send you.
And look it up.
I'll do you one better. There is a series.
But I think I know what you're talking about. Will we be in the plane with the 2 medical seats?
Rescue
with
training.
the plane like 8?
Yes, it'll be the medical helicopter. Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect. All right, fuck yeah. Grim showed me that plane ages ago. I love that thing.
So I think in Reforger, unfortunately, we can't yet at least load bodies of individuals that are unconscious onto normal vehicles. I think we can only load them onto ambulances and like medical helicopters. As far as I'm aware, we could test it. Is there a dead body around here?
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue. I wish I tested though. I really did wish I tested that day.
There's an ambulance here. Let's see if we can load this guy. Oh fuck.
No, I know we could do it with the vehicles. I just never tested with the plane.
I want to see if we can actually put him, like a dead body in there. It doesn't look like it.
Pick him up.
No.
That's the problem.
Yeah, you have to do unconscious. You have to do unconscious. So just shoot me in the head real quick. Brett, go.
Whoa.
There you go.
All right, so we can.
Yeah, see, now you can do it.
Yeah, we can load. Yeah, sweet. All right, let's try the helicopter just to be sure. If you can unload him for me, please. Please, sir. Um.
Well, yeah, I know the vehicle. I never tried the helicopter, and that's the one I'm excited about.
Yeah. So as far as I'm aware, it should work.
If it does, that'd be fucking awesome. Like I counted. It's like 8 patients and 2 doctors.
Why'd you put him in the medical seat?
Because I'm a medic.
Yeah, but you're unconscious. I can't
So
remove
what?
you.
I'm a medic.
Send it.
Yeah, I'm
Do we have an issue with the server or something? Because a lot of us keep crashing out pretty hard.
Yeah, the server's not restarted in a while. I'll make sure I restart it tonight.
Alright, copy.
There he is. Oh, is he in a bed now? Sweet. All right, let's heal him. Send it, Bobcat.
Do you require my services any longer tonight, over?
I require personally your services just for a couple of seconds, please.
Alright, for my
Just a couple of seconds, copy.
I'll TP you over, or do you want to fly and land in mine?
You're still at the airfield drop zone, over.
Hey, firm, yeah, still in the middle of the shooting range.
Roger. I'm on my way.
You want me to TP you in, or are you able to do that?
Offline. Oscar Mike.
Copy that.
I think he's in Game Master, I think.
No, he says he's flying.
Oh, there you are.
Can I get both pilots here, please? Oh, yeah, sorry, I was in Game Master. Yep, sorry, I was talking to...
I have a question.
Yeah, what's
I
up?
want to talk about. I've tested something out on the public server for me being the platoon medic. I thought maybe it's handy that I've got a GL, so that if, for example, we're in the, I don't know what it's called anymore, but in that circle, you know, before we go and do our action, ORP, yeah. That last time we had some inserts, I can just go like, boom,
and mark an
landing zone.
Yeah, yeah, I'm happy with that. That makes sense. Yeah, as long as
and same for medeffects.
Yeah. So members for the most part can carry whatever they want, with obviously certain caveats. Like, firstly, the weight. The weight is very important.
Yeah,
we need to be able to
39.
run.
I'm pretty good.
Yeah, we've had a couple of situations where we've had to wait for too many people that are too slow because they're too heavy, like carrying 50 kilograms worth of magazines, 5.56 magazines, and that's just not, 1, realistic, and 2, not necessarily, and 3, it causes problems because we have to wait for that individual, right? If we're landing somewhere and we need to move off the HLZ quickly because we're taking fire, that person is dying and then puts everyone else at risk. And then secondly is within role restriction. So the medics don't really have a weapon role restriction. You can obviously only carry 1 weapon apart from your pistol and your rifle. So you can carry your rifle and your pistol. You can't have 2 rifles. Gunners can only carry guns. So gunners can't carry 4.16s or M4s on their backs as their secondary weapon. And grenadiers have to have a grenade capability with smokes, etc. I am actually rewriting training, the pipeline to a degree, to cover all of these minutia stuff that's kind of been slipping through the cracks a little bit. I'm looking down at your crops the whole time for some reason. But yeah, that's fine, absolutely fine. Grenade launch is fine. It makes sense. Yeah, what's up?
Oh, yeah. If you can go first.
No, you weren't done.
So, I also heard you say that we don't have a platoon sergeant anymore. What's up with that? Is he like gone, or is he gonna be back like later?
He's not going to be platoon sergeant anymore. If he wants to be back, he can be back, but he's not going to be platoon sergeant anymore.
Little falling out, I guess?
No, it's not a falling out. He's just not shown up too many times. Right. And I need my leaders to show up.
I'm here.
Yeah, I know. Most of the leaders are. That's my point.
I don't know if I'll be here next Sunday, but I'll get back to you, because I've got the 2nd of June that week, so after the Sunday, I go to a different base, so I might have to leave early on Sunday to go there to get my room. So,
fair enough.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, just put in an LOA if you can.
Yeah.
But yeah, Richard, you'll just have to step up to 19. Yeah, sorry, gents. I know you guys are on your way. Let's quickly cover this. So when on the operational night, I want us to fly as close to that airfield as possible, as in as low as we possibly can. I understand, obviously, there's trees here. You have to bear that in mind. But I'm talking literally 20, 30 meters at the highest. The reason for that is so that if people do fall, we do have parachute failures. And obviously, in real life, that's a thing, but not as much as we have. Arma will be arma. So reason for that is if they do fall and their parachute doesn't open because they had an armor situation, then at least they should be alive if we're not flying too fast and they're not falling too far. Which means we can then get them up, and that's a little bit more immersive, because we don't just have 4 people that fall and die and that's just them done, and 2, it gives them an opportunity to still be part of the operation. So when we can on the night, fly as low as we possibly can, please.
Roger.
Sweet. Thanks, gents.
In terms of speed, I'm really worried about the RPG. If there's RPGs at the field, we're probably going to take a hit.
Yeah, so this is a little bit of immersion breaking, obviously, for you guys. You 4 will now know that, and everyone in chat. I will make sure that on the first assault, before the helicopter, before the helicopter is flying, no RPG carrying individuals are placed down. So we'll place down gunners and we'll place down everything else, but we won't place down anti-tank dudes, basically.
Roger.
Obviously, sometimes some things slip through the cracks, so there might be 1 or 2, but hopefully I'm going to try and completely avoid any RPGs, even if I have to go down to the individual and delete that individual. I'll try. I might miss one, hopefully not, but yeah, I'll try and make it so that they can't shoot us down. Because, you know, that'll put the end to an op for everybody, and that's not fun.
Yeah, we could also make the helicopter invulnerable, but then it's also going to be immersion breaker, I think.
That's not a bad shout.
I think that's less so.
Because it's a medical. What helicopter are we talking about?
If you don't get fatally hit on your Chinook,
yeah,
it can still stay up even though it's been hit. But in Arma, if it gets hit, it's probably going down.
Yeah, I'm actually, that's not a bad shout. We could do that, actually. That's not a bad shout.
Yeah, I think that's...
Is that all helicopters or just a medical one?
No, that's the CH-47 for when we fly.
Chinook.
When we land. Bobcat.
Big boy.
Got it.
Yeah, just for the insertion. Yeah, just for the insertion. The second helicopter will not be. Well, see, you will have Game Master on the night. So if you have any code alphas while on the preparing your stuff, etc., do not abuse that. Stick to the piloting stuff, and then you can fix it. Don't have to call me and worry about that. And also, if you feel like you want to make, can you make it invulnerable? Actually, can you make it invulnerable through Zeus?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Enable damage, yeah, sweet. So I think that's a good shout, because it means that the insertion works. Right? It's maybe not as immersive, but it's also unlikely that they'll hit us, but it only takes 1, right? And in this case, that 1 won't take us down. So it's not the end of the world then. So that's a good shout, cool. Sweet. Questions?
Yep.
Goose, are you happy being a pilot?
Oh, yeah.
Can you speak Afrikaans yet?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Can you speak Afrikaans yet? You guys gonna teach you Afrikaans?
Yeah. Good luck with that.
I can try, but I can't say it's going to be accurate.
I have an Afrikaans friend. I might try and get some words of him.
You have an Afrikaans friend?
Because Afrikaans and Dutch is pretty similar, you know.
It is pretty similar, yeah. Pretty cool.
Any idea why the hell I don't get the parachute to work at all? I restarted my game and Steam. It opened now for me one time when I was on the tower, and then but I dropped out from under the parachute. But I haven't been able to get it.
You're too skinny, man.
I haven't been able to get the parachute to deploy yet.
I had it deployed once.
Yeah, you had a bad time with parachutes as well. I mean, it might be the uniform. See if it works even if you jump with nothing. You know what I mean? But don't worry too much about it. It will get fixed eventually. Arma is still in its infancy. A lot of these mods are still in its infancy, so bear with it.
Also strange now, since they update my track IR, I have to change all my controls. It doesn't it's not working anymore.
Seen.
Yeah, mine doesn't want to center either.
Yeah, well, I said this to somebody the other day. Armory Forger won't have major updates forever. We're getting to the end of that, I suppose, maybe another 6 months to a year until the roadmap is complete, and then there will be minor adjustments to it and small updates, and that's really when the game will start flourishing. Mods will be stable more.
Goose, do you fly with VR or track R or?
No,
just mouse and keyboard. All right.
Sorry, anyone say my name when I stepped away?
No.
Nope.
Good. All right, good.
Looked like a cool turn to shoot him then. Fly with mouse and keyboard. How dare you?
I fly with mouse and keyboard.
I do as well. I mean, I have a lovely joystick.
I've got pedals collective and joystick.
Yeah, I've got the whole shebang. I don't have a collective, but I have a whole HOTAS system, and I have a head tracker and everything. Yeah, so
a really cheap HOTAS system.
Yeah,
use that.
Try it. I mean, it's up to you. I don't mind. You can fly with whatever you want. It doesn't make a difference.
Mine's really cheap. Apparently, we're getting native controls pretty soon.
Yeah, they are working on it. I would wait for that, to be honest.
I'm just waiting for all the Moses stuff, and then I'll end up getting all the Moses stuff.
Yeah, I like when we.
Actually,
Anyway,
I have a question for Goose as well now.
So thank you very much, guys. I'm gonna try and sort out all my stuff.
Yeah, good luck, gents. Have a good week, and I'll see you guys in the week.
Before you disappear, I got a question for you.
Yep, I thought it was a Goose.
That was two of them. One for him and one for you.
Okay, go for it.
And then once Richard's done, I've got one more as well.
Why am I doing that?
You're never going away, but.
All right, go for it, Richard.
Give me a second. I got my breath. I just helped lifting up a couch.
Right.
Okay.
Do you wanna have Kev go first?
No, we're good. Okay, the plane or not plane. My loadout, is it pretty much the same loadout? Just have a standard of magazines, shitload of medicine.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or
yeah,
do I carry no gun?
No, you definitely carry a gun. Definitely, you will still even as PJs. I'll send you. I'll look for a video quickly and I'll send it to you to give you an idea.
Well, PJs, yeah, I'll look them up more. I know more about the quartermaster, but PJs, okay, I'll look it up.
Rescue Air Force. There you go. So they are part of the Air Force. They are legit the coolest people. I genuinely think they are the coolest people in the military.
No, it's an interesting one. I may look it up and instead of doing the army, maybe do that then.
I'll send you that. It's a stupid long training pipeline. I think it's like 4 years pipeline or something like that. Have a look at that.
What was my other question?
And you have to be prior military, I believe.
Oh,
properly, yeah.
And to now in the future, I would like to participate to whatever I can to get as much training for anything.
I already fixed you.
Yeah, sweet.
Especially what happened, so that as well.
Don't worry about it. Like I said, we draw a line under it. I don't know if that's a saying you guys say. When we say in the.
No, yeah, but I just want to get as much training for anything as possible.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
I'm gonna try and do like a training session apart from our normal training sessions once a week. But this week won't work because this is half term. So basically, my daughter is not in school this week, so my week will be very up in the air. But after that, my plan is to do one full training session, probably Thursday nights, for about 40 minutes and cover one thing. Literally cover radio communication, and we'll just hammer radio communication, get everyone really squared away with radio communication. Then the next week we might cover medical or CQB or whatever, and move on with that. So yeah, that sounds good. Also, if you Kev, if you wanna organize medical training for the medical guys, especially, you can do so. You don't have to wait for us to do that.
Oh, no, well, that was part of my question.
Sweet. As 1-9, you are essentially team leader for the medics.
Yeah, I got that.
Sweet. What's your question?
So my question is, do I now have to? Okay, I did the pipeline, and we all, like everybody that was there that day on the phase 3-4, I think it was, or 1-2, I don't remember. Anyway, Sniper gave us that medical training. Is that something that I now have to pick up because I'm 1-9?
Not necessarily to that degree, but if and it's not necessarily a requirement. If you want to become the SME in the unit with regards to that, so do you know what SME means?
Well, I know what it is in Dutch, but it's probably different in English.
It's subject matter expert. So if you want to be the one point of contact that we go to whenever we need medical training, then you're more than welcome to do that. Just study yourself up as much as you can, get really acquainted with it, and yeah, start providing training to the medical guys. And then if you're ever ready to provide some training for the rest of the guys, just let me know and we'll set it up.
Yeah, I'll get on that. I'll actually make my own little lessons because I did some school stuff for giving lessons in the military.
Yeah.
So
sweet.
I'll get on that.
Happy days. All right. Well, I'm gonna jump off because it's late and I need to go to bed.
Bro,
thanks everybody. Have a good night.
Sleep well.
Have a good week.
Good night, lads.
Bye. All right, chat. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Not typical stuff, but training is important. What's going on here? Right. That's only in the buildings. Oh, the weapons. Yes. Simon, you want to train people? Let me know which server you're on and I will join up. I'm confused about what you're meaning there. I am on my own Discord server and in my own Milsim unit server. If you want to join up, you can join the Discord, and the applications for the Milsim unit is actually open now. So if you're on the Discord, you'll get all the access there. All right, chat. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Actually, loads of mods. I'll update that now. Have a good week, and I will see you guys later in the week, probably Tuesday night for the Milsim, semi-Milsim